The Power of Persistence. Story title: The Unstoppable Dreamer. In a small village surrounded by towering mountains and golden fields, lived a boy named Rohan. Unlike others who accepted the simple life of farming and trade, Rohan dreamed of flying. Every evening he sat on a grassy hill, watching birds glide effortlessly through the sky. He studied their wings, their movements, and imagined himself soaring just like them. But the village did not share his vision. Flying is for birds, not for boys, they told him. His father shook his head in disappointment, and children mocked him, calling him the sky chaser. Even as the villagers laughed, Rohan remained steadfast. He believed that if birds could do it, so could he. The first attempt, determined to turn his dream into reality, Rohan collected bamboo sticks, cloth, and rope. He spent months designing a pair of wings, stitching the fabric tightly, and reinforcing the frame with whatever materials he could find. One evening, just as the sun painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, he climbed the tallest hill near the village. A small crowd gathered below, some watching with curiosity, others ready to mock his failure. Taking a deep breath, he spread his wings and leaped. For a brief, exhilarating moment, he felt the wind lift him. But then, the wings faltered. The villagers gasped as Rohan plummeted to the ground, landing with a painful thud. Laughter erupted around him. Some shook their heads, saying, "We told you so." Bruised and disappointed, Rohan lay on the ground, staring at the sky. But in his heart, he knew this was not the end. Failures and lessons. Instead of giving up, Rohan saw his failure as a lesson. He spent hours in the fields, watching birds more closely than ever. He observed how they used air currents, how their wings curved, how their feathers adjusted mid-flight. One day, an old blacksmith, known for his wisdom, found Rohan sketching on a parchment beneath a tree. The boy's hands were covered in ink, his eyes burning with determination. The blacksmith studied his drawings and said, "Your wings were too weak. But maybe, with the right materials, you can try again." With newfound hope, Rohan spent weeks in the blacksmith's workshop. By candlelight, they worked late into the night. Sparks flew as metal parts were forged, blueprints filled the walls, and the sound of hammering echoed through the shop. Slowly, Rohan's dream took shape, not with bamboo and cloth, but with something stronger: the flight of triumph. After years of trial and error, Rohan stood once more on the tallest peak. This time, his flying machine was unlike any before: sturdy, well-balanced, and crafted with precision. The villagers had gathered again, though this time, their expressions were mixed with doubt and curiosity. With a deep breath, Rohan took the leap. A rush of wind filled his ears, but this time he did not fall. The glider caught the air, lifting him higher. Gasps of amazement erupted from below as he soared over the village, the golden fields stretching beneath him. He had done it. He was flying. As he glided above, he saw the disbelief in the villagers' eyes turn into admiration. The same people who had laughed now stood in awe. Rohan smiled. His persistence had turned the impossible into reality. The legacy. Rohan's success changed everything. No longer was he just a foolish dreamer, he was a pioneer. The villagers, once skeptical, now listened to his ideas. Children who had mocked him now ran up to him, eager to learn. Years later, a statue of Rohan with his wings stood in the village square, a symbol of perseverance and belief. His story spread far and wide, inspiring others to chase their dreams no matter how impossible they seemed. And so, the village that once laughed at dreamers became a place where dreams took flight. Moral: persistence turns failure into stepping stones and dreams into reality. Never stop believing in yourself.
Thanks for watching our video till now. Happy journey.